Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Since last time, I've actually gone through and gotten myself a Rawl helmet because those Flayer Shaman were irritating as hell. Reason for Rawl, 60% fire resist. That should help a little bit with the irritation. But it's not going to really help me with being swarmed, which we're about to do as soon as we go through this waypoint, because I happen to remember we had a whole bunch of on top of that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just kill that crap off. And next thing, we actually just need to go up to Cuirass. We need to go up to the actual Cuirass. Is this going to... Let's see if he insta-jibs me. Get back here. Shoot me. Okay, yeah, he still does a lot of damage. But it's not insta-jib like it was. So that's at least a plus. Let's go ahead and use the potion he dropped to fill us back up. I have lost my mana per kill, unfortunately, completely. So we are going to have to rely on a little bit more intelligent use of mana here. Thankfully, our magic arrow is perfectly fine with this, because it's perfectly free. So, magic arrow, you are beautiful. I actually do like magic arrow a lot. It was one of the weird things that a lot of people used to give me crap for whenever I was playing back in the day. I always built my Bowazons with a level 13 magic arrow. Well, a little bit lower than that because I actually had plus skills on most of my characters back then. Because I had good gear. Now I have jack squat because most of those things have expired. That just kind of, you know, happens. We're not going to bother going in there because that's going to be a pointless area for us. You need to die, Shaman, because we still don't like you guys. Shaman, thank you. Okay, good job. But, yeah, I used to love it back then. I still like it now. I used to get crap for it just because, yeah. But with the plus skills and stuff like that, I'd only have to invest like maybe 4 or 5 points into it. And yeah, I had plenty of mana leech to actually overcome the cost of it even at mid levels, but just having it up to that specific level just gave me a guaranteed shot that I could use, and I didn't really need more points into things. I mean, it was before synergies, so we didn't really have to invest those points to make certain things stronger. And even still, if I can go to my tree real quick, there's not a lot of real big benefits to investing in the... Especially if you're like a multi-shot or a guided arrow Amazon, there's not a lot of big benefits in investing in anything else. So generally, yeah. If you did invest in passive, then yes, you would actually have a point to do that. I will be going after Pierce, by the way, because Pierce makes guided arrow OP as hell. The way it makes it OP as hell is because it'll actually pierce the same enemy and keep hitting them, which is kind of awesome. It's kind of messed up, but kind of awesome at the same time. Let's go ahead and launch that. Guided arrow on you. Thank you. Using guided arrow smart to get the shamans. There you go. Nice death for you. But that does use up all of our mana, unfortunately, so we're going to have to rely on regen until we actually get it back up. So duck past them. We got a few enemies. Oh, we've got enemies coming in from multiple directions. That's not a good position to be in game. So let's go ahead and kill you. I don't know whether it was me or her that lured these ones in from the side path or not. But either way, that's just not good. That's no bueno. So kill you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take out this shaman. Let's take out at least one of the shamans, please. Oh, geez. Do not pincer attack me with that. Okay, we got 2 of them down. Let's go ahead and get this third one down. Shaman dead. Okay, you can take him out. And let's identify that. I would like a fire damage charm, honestly. Not extra gold. Fire damage charm would give me a little bit of recoil against enemies. Basically, because fire damage has an increased chance to cause a reaction animation. We are close to the front. I'm not sure exactly how far away we are. I think this will lead us right up in there. Yeah, it does. Okay. So we've got Lightning Enchanted Bastard up here as well. Thrasher Minion. I have not triggered the boss, so hitting the Thrasher Minion is perfectly fine because he will not run away from his daddy. So let's go ahead and... Oh, and I think we might have killed something over there. Can we kill all of you? Oh, we're hitting stuff. There's where we want to be shooting. Nope, we lost him. Can we please see where you're at? Now, if you watch my character, I can tell when I'm hitting him because you'll see the red swirl actually appear around me. And did I kill them? No, I killed 2 of them actually, though. Let's go ahead and kill his little buddy. And then you are going to be our sacrificial lamb, because we are pretty much screwed against this guy if you don't take the hits for us. Yeah, she's just going to die. So now we've softened him up to a point where we can actually take him out by ourselves. There you go, good job. And there we go. You wand. Not you wand, me wand. Is that worth any money? That's definitely not. Might be. It's not going to be worth a lot, I don't think. Teeth charges might do something for it. There is a benefit to repairing stuff before you sell it. I don't, but it just depends on the price of it. Trade, sell. Oh, 15,000. That was worth a good chunk of money, but I don't think it actually went. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, it's because the poison explosion that I didn't notice on there. Okay. I was like, oh, that is worth a lot of money. But 15,000 will resurrect our mercenary many, many times, so we are glad for that. I'm kind of... The Gidbin is a weird thing, by the way. I just noticed it sitting there out of the corner of my eye. I was like, that is a bit of an odd thing. The Gidbin is a... Oh, are we still technically in Flare Jungle? Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and move up into here. We'll get some of the Cuirass ones. But thankfully, in here, I don't have to worry about getting swarmed nearly as much. And we still do plenty of damage to, well, rip things apart. So... But the Gidbin is a weird thing. I think it's a protective ward, but if it is a protective ward, then what was keeping them from coming in while we weren't there? Was there some kind of magical enchantment stopping them, or was it just the fact that there were like 10 people in town? And they're like, oh, we're not going to kill those 10 people. We're going to kill these hundreds more. It doesn't make sense to me, game. What does keep enemies out of most of these towns? Is there some kind of magical ward that they're not telling us about, even though we have to usually restore a magical ward for the town? I see that in a lot of RPGs, by the way, so I will give them shit about it. And yes, I am ducking through these relatively quick. If we find the waypoints for them early, then all the better, but I don't think I'm going to need to come back to these places. Oh, geez. Come on, die, all of you. But... I don't think I'm going to need to, like, do a run back to these places as far as, like, dying or anything like that. I don't think I'm at a huge risk for it. So, I would like to get the waypoint for Cuirass Bazaar, but that's because we actually have that quest to give us stat points in here. And I do plan on doing all of the quests, so... We could do this, or we could just get the Travancore waypoint and actually come back that way. I didn't keep track of when I started this episode, so you guys are going to have to deal with... It's either going to be long or short or somewhere in between. Oh, yeah. That made... Well, it makes sense. It is true, but it will be one of those three options, because if it isn't, it doesn't exist. Oh, we got another lightning enchanted one, so mercenary might die here as well. Depends on if we can kill him before he gets to her. Can we kill him before he's able to get her? Yes, okay. And we got a tier rune off of that? Ugh, that's a crappy job. I would rather actually have a rare bow than that. Just something to give to my mercenary so she actually can, you know, kill stuff. Right now, she's mostly just a utility knife. If I get the urge to make another Zephyr, I might make one for her. You guys can just get off my butts. And we're just kind of rotating around killing the Thrashers. As you can tell, I'm not getting swarmed nearly as bad here, though, because these guys are not particularly tough. And we can shoot over that wall? Sweet. I'm always happy to be able to shoot over a wall at big melee hulking idiots. Boom. Good job. Some walls, however, do not allow such things as these. So, yeah, whatever. Oh, and we're getting a lot of things to go in sockets, so I might have to keep an eye out for good socketed items. I have been selling most of them, but it might warrant keeping them. As far as the bow that I chose, by the way, instead of a long bow, I prefer the compound bow or whatever. I think it's the compound bow that we got. Because the attack speed. As you can see, I'm shooting quite quickly here because of the increased attack speed on here. Composite bow, not compound. I don't think they had compound bows in the era that this would have theoretically taken place, which is... It's kind of like a gothic Dark Ages. It doesn't have guns, so it's not medieval. I'm not sure exactly what era this would, like, be the analog of. I mean, yeah, there's never been a time when we've had magic, so I have a feeling that would have greatly changed the history of humanity if we actually did have magic. Imagine being able to cast a fireball. You wouldn't have to ever learn how to rub two sticks together to create fire. So, unless you were just an inept magician, in which case, get good. Okay, I think this is the one that we actually want to go down to get that. Yes, yes, yes. Stop it wrong. Ruined Temple, yep. That's the one that we want to actually go down. I'm going to leave the portal there because I want to find the waypoint first. I think it might be just like right up here. But I am wrong. Not could be, definitely am. Alzorath is wrong very, very often, unfortunately, because Alzorath usually guesses a little bit too early. But at least I know how to play the game. Can you please stop reaction locking me? Thank you. As I immediately fail at said game. There is the waypoint. Crest Bazaar, Crest Docks. Let's go ahead and get that. Right as we get in here. This is one of the places you actually do need to be careful about if you're hardcore. If you're playing hardcore. Yeah, as soon as you spawn in, you saw that we had enemies there. They can spawn right on top of that. It's one of the most asinine things ever, and they've never stopped it from happening. But that is a possible spawn point for enemies. And this is the most common layout that I can remember. It's the one that I usually get, which is really weird, because I forget if I've already mentioned it in another series. I record these in batches, but I mentioned in another series where in many games this is weird. Well, in many games this happens a lot. Procedurally generated games, you end up with, oh, you went in this way, but you pop out that way. Let's go ahead and launch a guided arrow, see if we hit anything. Nope, we didn't. Can we hit something now? No. Can we hit something now? There we go. Oh, there they are. You're gonna die down in there, Gwynny. I'm gonna try to save your ass, but I don't think I can. Well, you somehow survived so far. Now you're not gonna. Jesus. Get over here. Can we get out of here? Nope. Oh, yes we can. Yeah. Let's get our tome. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Go away. Lamesson's tome. Oh, they got away from her. Hi. Hi. Come on. Bye. Zip out. Not gonna fight that one. I think we're actually a little bit under-leveled. That's another reason why I'm kind of dying so hard. But, yeah. It's kind of weird to me how you can go in a door facing one way and come out another way, and how in Path of Exile, that's the game that I was thinking of. Path of Exile, yeah, and it would have been before this episode. But how you can go down the ooh, I forgot I had those stairs, and it's going to be like an entirely different area. In Path of Exile, if it says it's north on the map, it's north on the frickin' map. Period. We're going to swap that out for the plus mana per kill, because we kind of want that plus mana per kill. Lamesson's tome cannot be traded. We're not going to bother trading it. I think we take that to Alzorath. But how you can go north on a map by going south through a door has always bothered me in a lot of games like this. So let's go ahead and ditch that. As far as time goes, I think we're all right. It's getting pretty late here, though, so I should probably start being a little more quiet. Let's see. We got another tier rune. We could make a tier helm. We could make tier Ral helm. That would be kind of an insult. 30% fire res and plus 2 mana. It's basically, if only Leaf worked in helms. Lovely. Let's get our ass up to the Travancore, and I'll call that an... Oh, nope, we actually need to find the brain. Not the brain, the heart. There we go. Duck around, you guys. Not going to bother fighting them. We need to find the heart this time. And then we'll go up to the Travancore. Sounds like a plan. I think this is going to be my last recording for the evening. Because, yeah, I'm not looking forward to work in a couple hours. I have not had sleeps. So, And yes, I do work weird hours, if you guys are wondering. Oh, geez, I forgot I don't have my mercenary. This is going to hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to. We need our mercenary. I'm a little bit scatterbrained, if you couldn't tell. There we go. Lack of sleep does that to me. But you got to do what you got to do to get things done. And I don't want to miss a day on this, because you guys seem to be really enjoying it. So I will keep producing it as long as you are enjoying it. I'm not after the YouTube monies. I'm after, you know, just building a community and having fun. It's something that is severely lacking in today's society. Everybody's after the dollar bills, y'all. And personally, while I am poor as hell, I would much rather create content and stay poor than to go chasing money just like a crazy person. It seems kind of like ass backwards. Real talk. It seems kind of ass backwards to actually be so focused on money that you just forget what, you know, life is about living, for God's sake. It's not about just kind of... Oh, geez, come on, die. It's not about just going after the money so you can have more money than the next guy. But so many people do that, so more power to them, I guess. I hate that. It's one of my pet peeves. So anyway, since we've had our serious moment for the day, let's kill these little munchkins that are made out of bones. My bones beget my arrows. Oh, it's my bones make my arrows, isn't it? Shadow arrow people, tell me. Bane bows things. My bones become my arrows. There we go. Oh, yeah. I did a little singy thing to that one. If you guys remember that, holy crap, you've been around a long time, extra kudos. If you guys are wondering what that... Oh, we are near it, because that's the boss for it. But if you guys remember that, you've been around here for a long while. Back whenever I was trying to do some voice acting things, I have never made money off of it, but I have done some few small things for people. Ooh, we got a unique falchion. We could make Xena right now. Warrior princess. Oh, yes. And actually, this one, Gleam Scythe, is actually good for zealots whenever you're on the normal difficulty. It's one of the good starter ones. It's not the best one. There's much better, but if you have that, it's definitely a good thing to consider. But let's see. Go ahead and trade with you. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I'm not going to use it myself, but I'm going to keep it. Just to have it around. For the Warrior Princess, I would probably go more for Crushing Blow. Possibly pull the Speedrun Barbarian kind of trick.
You have found...
Where you try to get Eth and Poison on one thing, and, oh, I'm trying to remember what else. But let's go get that Travancore Waypoint and call it an episode, I think. So, Cuirass Bazaar, we go up. It's going to be Upper Cuirass. Do we want to kill those guys? Boom. Shoot you in the face. Bye. I think this one's going to be over on the bottom side of this. Let's go ahead and shoot a few of these guys back here, just to get rid of them, just so we don't have to run through them in case we die. Because we did almost die down below. Am I not hitting anything? I'm not hitting anything. There you go. Kill some things. We do need to get some experience. I might do some level grinding off screen, just to get up to level. Okay, go away. Good job. So it's, if you guys are wondering how I knew it was going to be down this way, this next one's going to be in the middle. It's because these follow a pattern. Oh geez, there is a boss mob there and I didn't notice it. But go away. The paths to the next area are always catty-corner to the place you came out on. So if you came into Cuirass Bazaar on the bottom, like bottom corner, the way across would be on the top corner. If you go through Cuirass in the... I'm going to run away from you guys. I don't really want to deal with you right now. If you go through in the top left corner, it actually comes out on the bottom right. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Oh, geez, come on. Bring it, bros. There's a lot of you, but you're not really that big of a threat because you are slow-moving as hell, and I can just keep backing up and kiting you. That's one of the big strategies for this particular build. You just gotta kite. You gotta play the kite master. And we are only level 21. Yeah, I think I might go level up after I get the Travancore Waypoint, because she is awfully low level and she's about to lose her mercenary. And you actually get an experience penalty until level 25 if the level difference is too great. And even after that, you still get a penalty. It's just not as great. So, yeah. Boom. Haha, gotcha. It actually tracked onto him. Yay! Okay, let's shoot out there, see if we track onto anything. Nope. So we can go ahead and duck up. We're probably going to run into, yeah, several enemies. Oh, we actually did peg one. We've got a load of you guys, so I'm not going to grab it just yet, because I don't want to have to come back through that to fight you with a bunch of crap on the face. Okay, can I get, yeah, my healing. I don't want to heal her. Okay, get off of my face, you dirty bastards. Good job. Oh, cold. Ow. Hierophant, you are a pain in the ass. You know that, don't you? There you go. We're slowly whittling them down. There's another Hierophant right there. Heals others. Go away. And they teleport too, which makes them real bastards. Because you know my feelings on enemies running away from me. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're going to make me hate you. But anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time on Diablo 2. I suppose I could keep you around for the next level, but I'm not gonna. Bye.